Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel and my swimming world journey. How's it all going for you? Keep me updated on your weigh-in results and how you're all getting on. I'd love to know. So I've had another good week. You might remember last week I had one of my funny weeks where I gained 2.5 pounds, and this week I have lost it again, so I lost 2.5 pounds. So I now weigh 14 stone 2 pounds, and it's a total weight loss of 12 stone 5.5 pounds. So I'm really happy with that. Yes, it's sort of maintain over 2 weeks, and I'm back to where I was 2 weeks ago. But actually, for me, I'm happy. I've lost the gain again. And my consultant Sue says that my average is still £2 a week, which is what this plan is aimed to do. So I'm perfectly happy with that. I would have been happy with more, don't get me wrong, but just to keep making progress, and I look at the overall picture, and I'm not going to be aiming for big losses. I'm going to be aiming for that slow and steady, consistent, just seeing those numbers reduce over time, and I think that's what's important, because I'm enjoying what I'm eating. It does take a long time for me to change the way I eat, so I make small changes week by week, and I see the results slowly, and I'm quite happy. I'm on track for my goal to be in the 13 stone bracket before Christmas, so I just need to lose anything over £2 by Christmas, and I would be in that 13 stone bracket. Also, my overall goal that I set quite a while ago was to have lost 12 stone by Christmas, so I have already met that goal, but I would love just to get a few more pounds now and get in that 13 stone bracket. So yeah, I'm keeping this Christmas wish well in sight, and when things get difficult or something, because you know I do have those moments of temptation, and this is what I look at. So yeah, it's going really well. So that puts me back at £173.5 lost. So yeah, very happy with that. I've tried loads of new recipes. I've had a little bit of spare time recently while I've not been vlogging and things, and I've gone through all my old magazines and recipe books, and I've taken pictures on my phone of the ones that I really want to make. Included in that was the crispy chicken and chips that I made last Sunday, which was really nice, made with polenta, and it's 2.5 sins per portion. So if you want to go and check that video out, it was really nice, and we really enjoyed it. I've made butternut squash soup, which I've just sort of had tasted with my finger, dipped a finger in it, and that tasted really nice. I also made crumble and baked apples a couple of weeks ago, which was really good. So I think that's encouraging me to change the way I'm eating as well, and it can give you lots of different ideas. I think if you look through the magazines and the books, you can find some of those more simple recipes and recipes that don't need a lot of ingredients. So yeah, it's really worth spending a little bit of time going through and getting a bit of inspiration. I do have some news for you this week. I can finally talk about my work situation. It has been resolved. The first thing that happened, you may remember a few weeks ago I said that the way of working had been changed, and I had spoken to my line manager about it. That was the first thing that happened. They took away a big portion of the job, the typing, and put us onto other projects, and I was quite upset about that, and I spoke about it. It didn't change the situation, but it made me feel better. So I thought, oh, that was all over, and we got on with work. And then about a week or 10 days later, we actually got the news. This was in late September, I think, that the operators were being put through the redundancy process. So there was about 30 of us, including myself, who've been throughout October the redundancy process, potential redundancy. And I'm happy to say that after a lot of meetings and form filling and stress, that I actually kept my job. So I'm still working from home, thankfully. There may be some other changes to come, such as shift times to change and things like that. But hopefully it won't affect things too much. Working from home, you can obviously be a bit more flexible about that sort of thing. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm happy that I've managed to stay on plan and lose a little bit of weight. Yes, it's been slow over the past 6 or 8 weeks perhaps, but I have stuck to it and I've kept on it throughout a very stressful period. You know, being at home and the work being a little slow because obviously there's not been a lot to do. So I've been bored as well as being stressed. So yeah, I have found it really difficult to stay on it and stay motivated. All I've wanted to do is eat, and especially on the days when I had to go into the office for meetings and things like that. But what kept me on it was just thinking how far I've come, and I am not going back to those old behaviours because, as I've said before, it wouldn't solve anything. For me to go to Leeds Station and there's on the concourse there's a whole raft of new like fast food stands like Deli France, Cornish Pasty Company, all that sort of thing, and that is really, really appealing to me, and I could smell it. But when I was walking past it, I was thinking, this is not going to do anything for me because I want to see those numbers going down on the scales. I want to see my next award. I want to feel happy on a Thursday when I step off those scales. The feeling I get after stepping off the scales with a loss is 100 times better than a feeling of sat on Leeds Station stuffing myself with a cheese pasta and then feeling guilty about it for weeks and weeks afterwards. So yeah, that's how I've got through it, and of course with all your support and with the support of my family and friends and Alfie, keeping busy, yeah, that's what's got me through it. Vlogging every day in October really, really helped because that kept me busy, doing the exercise. I think what's happened as well, maybe why my weight loss slowed down over the last couple of weeks, is I've cut down one class, so I haven't been going on a Tuesday to my aqua aerobics because the class was cancelled, and I've also had a lot of meetings and things, so I haven't been able to get to the Tuesday evening class. So I'm going to start again. I still do my Monday evening class. I've always done that, and I'll start going back to my circuits class on a Tuesday from this week. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I'll see results this week. Just let me have a drink. But yeah, going back to what kept me on plan during stressful times was keeping busy, doing the exercise, feeling good about myself, having a lot of support from my subscribers and followers and my family and friends, having my display up in the kitchen and keeping that next goal in mind of what I want. I would much rather be in the 13 stone bracket by Christmas than be a lot heavier because I've given in and eaten things I shouldn't be eating. So that is my situation, guys. I hope you'll understand why I couldn't speak about it earlier. Obviously there were other people going through the process, and it wouldn't have been very sensitive to talk about it while it was all going on. So I'm very happy that I'm still in my job. You know, there are those who haven't been fortunate enough to have been kept on, but I wish them all the best, and I hope they move on to better things. So I did get a comment a couple of weeks ago on one of my vlogs from PipBoy83, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to respond, but I'm sure you'll have seen that I've been really busy making daily vlogs, batch cooking and with my daily life. And he asked me to say hello or give a shout out to his wife, Kirsty. So hi Kirsty, I hope you're keeping well, and if you're on a weight loss journey, do let us all know how you're getting on. We'd all love to hear from you. I want to end this video on a bit of a positive note and talk about the kindness of friends. I won't call them strangers, but I have received such a lot of gifts through the last 6 weeks, and that also has really helped me keep my spirits up. It seemed to be that every time I had a bit of a bad day, I would get something in the post. So I just want to talk through a few people who've sent me some things. I have written a list, so I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. But yeah, so of course you all saw the vlog of the clothes try on so the lovely Lorraine sent me a huge amount of clothes, and I'm wearing the white shirt that she sent me, just with a little white vest top underneath, and a pair of jeans, one of the pair of jeans that she sent me. So thank you, Lorraine. I know I've said it before, but I was really, really grateful, and it's saved me quite a bit of money, and I can now wear these clothes and not have to go out spending more money. So, and then the lovely Jane Day sent me a lovely recipe to try with some tea bags. The gorgeous Dawn has sent me quite a few packages actually in the last few months. She sent me lots of Irish cream beanies coffee, which is one of my favourites, and she also sent me the 2 choc shots. Bear with me a second, I'll show you. I know I've shown it to you before. I'm back. So the lovely Dawn sent me a Sweet Freedom choc shake, banana and caramel flavour. They are half a sin per teaspoon, same as the normal choc shot, and from what I understand it, they're available in Sainsbury's. So that was very lovely of you, Dawn. The amazing Katie from Katie Jane SW, who's just got to Target, and if you don't watch her, please go and subscribe to her, but I would imagine that you all are. The gorgeous Katie has sent me some underwear, some supportive underwear after my vlog. I think she noticed how many times I was saying this is getting a bit big now, so she sent me some things to try. They might not fit just yet, but I'm sure I'll make use of them. So thank you very much, Katie. The amazing Naomi from Naomi MUA, who also has a channel, and she supported a lot of us and commented. I think she's on Instagram as well as Naomi Makeup in Slimming World. She sent me some skinny syrup and chocolate, so Andrew could have a bit of chocolate and I could, because she wasn't keen on the s'mores flavour, and as I'm sure you've all picked up, I love the s'mores flavour of skinny syrup. The fantastic Tracy from Ireland, my lovely friend from Ireland, oh sorry, the washing machine's going, to congratulate me on getting my 12 Stone Award, sent me some more Erin rices from that are only available in Ireland, and I think we all know how much I love my Erin rices. Tracy, I am on the project of getting you some of the caramel cake bars. I will get them to you at some point, I promise. the fantastic Sarah, I think her name is something like Sarah Riffraff or something like that. I said that I couldn't track down white chocolate options, so she sent me some white chocolate options and some lovely candles. What's the name of the candle? Yankee candles, that's it. So I've opened them now and they smell absolutely gorgeous. They're all Christmas themed. So yeah, all these packages have really cheered me up. And then my lovely neighbour Debs has given me some more clothes and more white chocolate options. So I'm well stocked up. So thank you to each and every one of you who've sent me something or given me something or passed something on. It's really worth it and it's really put a smile on my face. So what I would say to you is, if there's anything that you're not too keen on that's in your house, or you've got some clothes that don't fit, either too big or too small, or you've got something little in your house that you think, oh, I know somebody who'd enjoy that, then maybe think about whether you'd like to pass that on and pass the kindness on, or put it in the Slim of the Week basket or something like that. Because it's really nice to think of friends and it'll really cheer them up and keep them motivated, because that's really helped me. So thank you to everyone who sent me something, and thank you to all of you who support me and keep me motivated on this journey, because I couldn't do it without you. So please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.